Hey, what's good everybody? It's your boy Krypts here. We're back with another video, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about Yanfei. So if you guys haven't checked out my recent video, I did talk about Eula and how you can be prepared for Eula, her Ascension, her talent level up, and all that sort. Today we're going to do the exact same thing, but talking about Yanfei. So Yanfei is going to be a new 4-star, and she is actually confirmed to be in Zhongli's banner, not Eula. I'm a little bit upset about that, but that's okay because I know a lot of people are going to be summoning on Zhongli, so hopefully you guys get some Yanfei dupes as well, because she seems to be a very interesting character, and I actually think I might, level her up. So Yanfei is a new 4-star, a Pyro user, which is already good enough because Pyro is, like I said, the best element in the game. So she's a very interesting character, so we're going to talk about her real quick and see how you can prepare for her if you're going to level her up. Now her allegiance is a Leeway Harbor, so it's nothing too crazy, right? It's not a crazy allegiance and all that sort. And there's that. She's a Catalyst user as well. I'm not really interested in Catalyst user, but if you read her, her skills and stuff, she's going to be a very interesting character, which we will get through in a bit. Now Ascension wise, she's fairly easy. So the Juvenile Jade, if you guys didn't know, we already had this in the game. This is what we had to use for Hu Tao and Zhao. So it is the Geovishap, if that's how you pronounce it. Yeah, the Primal Geovishap, that's how you pronounce it. So we already have that world boss in the game. It's on the left side of the map. So make sure you guys grind your Juvenile Jade if you're going to go for Yanfei. You're also going to need Noctilicus Jade. Noctilicus Jade, is that how you pronounce it? I don't know. But these are scattered across Leeway usually. Actually it is only in Leeway, but yeah, as you can see, there's a map here on Honey Impact. Like I said, I'll link down the website in the description section below. Honey Impact is a very great website to look at characters and stats and all that sort. So you guys probably you've probably seen these around the map, venturing around Genshin Impact. So make sure you guys farm this if you're going to go for Yanfei, so that you are prepared to have enough to ascend her. And then you're also going to need these treasure hoarder, the insignia. The only character that I've used this for is Bennett, and it actually uses a lot of characters. Beidou uses it, Keiya uses it, Xingyan and Yanfei. So they drop a lot too. Trust me, they drop a lot. Like if you fight these, you see these guys, these hoarders a lot around the map, and you know that they drop a lot of these. So definitely you should have a lot of these insignia if you have been doing your commissions, because there is some commission missions that you have to fight these guys, and they drop a lot for sure. So definitely this shouldn't be a problem to have these insignia to ascend Yanfei. And obviously you're going to need a bunch of Mora to ascend her. Now what's cool is when she ascends, her pyro damage percentage is increased, which is very cool in my opinion. So obviously she's going to be doing a lot of elemental bursts for your team, and that elemental burst will do a decent amount of pyro damage. So definitely having pyro damage boost will definitely help her have a lot of damage, and that's what makes her really interesting. So let's talk about her talents. So her normal attacks is she shoots fireballs that deal up to 3 counts of pyro damage. When Yanfei's normal attack hit enemies, they will grant her a single Scarlet Seal. Yanfei may possess a maximum of 3 of these. Triggered and currently possess Scarlet Seal will refresh. A Scarlet Seal will decrease Yanfei's stamina consumption and will disappear when she leaves the field. So pretty cool. So you can spam her normal attack or charge attack without consuming stamina basically. And here's all her stats. Like I said, I'll link the website in the description section. You can check out the stats later on. The multiplier is not to the crazy high, right? Obviously it's a 4-star Catalyst user, but decently. If you level her up, it'll probably be decent damage. Now her E summons blistering flames that deal AoE pyro damage. Opponents hit by the flames will grant Yanfei the maximum number of Scarlet Seals. So that's pretty cool as well. So basically you can do AoE pyro damage, and if the opponent hit by the flames, she'll get the maximum number of Scarlet Seals. So basically you can, after that, you just spam her charge attack, try to do as much damage as you can. So multiplier wise, it's not too bad if you kind of look at it. Obviously, if you do have constellations, you can get a very high multiplier, leveling up her talents. But around level 8, level 7, 200-ish, 250 plus percent of multiplier is not the greatest, but it's also not bad either. She also has a 9-second cooldown on her E, so it's a little bit long in my opinion, but hopefully her E is worth it. So there's that. And then her ultimate triggers a spray of intense flame that rush at nearby opponents. dealing AoE pyro damage, granting Yanfei the maximum number of Scarlet Seals again, and applying the Brilliance to her. So what is this Brilliance? Well, the Brilliance has the following effects: grants Yanfei a Scarlet Seal at fixed intervals, increase the damage dealt by her charge attacks. The effect of the Brilliance will end if Yanfei leaves the field or falls in battle. So fairly interesting. I heard that this done deal ultimate is kind of similar to Jinkyu's ultimate, but I'm not really sure. But it is a pretty cool thing. So the Brilliance is pretty cool. The thing is, you know, usually with 4 stars, you don't really use them other than burst damage. With Yanfei, you're actually going to be using her normal attack and charge attack pretty often because, you know, her elemental burst helps her charge attack do more damage, and also, you know, it consumes less stamina, right? So it's going to be very interesting what she's going to be like and how she's going to play during the battlefield. But I'm very excited what Yanfei can bring to the field, and I really do want to build her because she actually looks really cool in my opinion. I really do like her a lot. I like her style and all that. She looks pretty cute, and I really do want to try Yanfei, so hopefully we can get a video up when she comes out. Now, Ascension materials for talents, very easy. You're going to need the insignias again. That shouldn't be a problem. The problem is you're gonna have to grind this. So the weekly boss that will be coming out in 1.5 update, you're gonna need this Blood Jade branch. It's not the rare part, it's more of the common one. I think the Dragon Lord's crown is what you're gonna need for Eula, but also this will probably come out when Zhongli's banner comes out, so basically as soon as 1.5 is dropped. So you can grind this weekly boss before Eula comes out, so it shouldn't be a problem because you're gonna have the materials ready to go for Eula, so that's cool. And you're also gonna need this material for Yanfei, so make sure you guys grind this weekly boss. Here's a passive and consolation. So I didn't really talk about past consolation for Eula, and I want to talk about that in separate videos. But the passive for, you know, Yanfei, she's pretty good. So this Proviso one is when Yanfei consumes Scarlet Seals by using a charge attack, each Scarlet Seal will increase Yanfei's pyro damage by 5%. This effect lasts for 6 seconds when a charge attack is used again during the effect's duration. So that's pretty cool. And when Yanfei's charge attack deals a crit hit to opponents, she will deal an additional instant of AoE pyro damage equal to 80% of her attack. This damage counts as charge attack damage. So these passive really doesn't make her interesting. You know, if you kind of go back to her normal attacks, you know, the multiplier is not the craziest highest. It's pretty low in my opinion. But obviously, you know, with all these multipliers and all these effects, I feel like she can do a good amount of damage. Like if you set her up properly, she can really be a main DPS for your team, maybe secondary DPS. But I'm very excited what she can bring to the table, because obviously she's not gonna do like the craziest damage in the game, because obviously you gotta remember it is a 4-star, right? But she can definitely do decent damage if you build her properly and if you set her up properly. So Yanfei is definitely a very cool character, and I definitely can't wait to see how much damage I can do for this showcase when she comes out. Consolation wise is pretty cool as well. So first consolation is when Yanfei uses her charge attack. The cost of the charge attack by 10% increases in resistance against interruption during its release. So consolation 1 is not too bad. So you basically, you know, reduce the stamina costs and you increase your resistance, so that's not too bad at all. Our second consolation is increases Yanfei's charge attack crit rate by 20% against enemies below 50% HP. In my opinion, not the greatest, because, you know, below 50% HP is when it really activates. So I guess you can finish off enemies a lot better, but I'd rather have that at 100, you know, at all time basically. But because of the below 50% HP factor, I'm not really a big fan of that. Consolation 3 and 5, you already know talent level up is probably the most important talents when it comes to 4 stars, so definitely a talent that you should be going for if you're going for Consolation for Yanfei. Consolation 4, when done deal is used, her ultimate creates a shield that absorbs up to 55% of Yanfei's max HP for 15 seconds. That shield absorbs pyro damage 250% more effectively. So she creates a shield for herself for Consolation 4, which is actually pretty good. 45% of her max HP for 15 seconds as well, so definitely a very good consolation there. And then the last consolation is increases the maximum number of Scarlet Seals by 1. Very good consolation, very solid. So all in all, her consolation is pretty solid. It's not the greatest, but it's definitely a very solid, you know, set of constellations. And that's all we're going to talk about. Yanfei is a pretty solid 4-star. I can't wait to use her because I think I'm probably going to be leveling her up when she comes out. And, you know, she's a Catalyst user, so a lot of people don't like Catalyst users, I know that, but she's definitely a very interesting character, and definitely check her out in the 1.5 Genshin livestream if you want to see more of her. Anyways, appreciate the support so far. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Subscribe to the channel or if you haven't already. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit that like button down below. Really would appreciate that as well. You all know the drill. Hit that bell notification. Notifies you when I put up a video. That's gonna be it for me. Peace.